In this short video, I want to talk to you about the actions you take on a daily basis that either stack up to your failure or stack up to your success. It's only one gym session I missed. It's only 3 hours of sleep I had less. It's only one slice of cake. These things actually can add up together. Now, on their own, sure, I agree that they are largely inconsequential, but how many of those do we do over the course of a day, a week, or a month that can impact our progression? Now, James Clear put it really, really well. Stacking our habits positively, 1% a day, can have a huge impact over the course of a year on our betterment, on our self-development. But if we make bad decisions on a daily basis, we maintain at best, if not we regress. And that's why I have these bands that we put on our wrists here. And if you haven't got one, send me your address, I will send you one. And this is a totem. This is a reminder that those 1% gains do matter. Think of it this way. If we're walking in a straight line in open ground, searching for something, we know that across the horizon there is a beautiful house that we're going to go to and we're going to be able to have our dinner, but we've got a big desert in between. Now, if we walk in that straight line specifically, we will get there. We follow our compass and we follow our bearing and we will get there quicker. But if we stop looking at our compass, if we stop paying attention to the little steps that we're taking, we'll start to veer off. 1% at a time, and before we know it, we're drastically further away from our destination, like this diagram depicts. And then we're not near our destination. We have to put the extra work in to either go back and retrace our steps so we can find that center line, or we have to then do a big bold correction to get back to that center line so we can get back on track. And there's lots of recalibration that needs to happen here. So think about those small decisions you make in a day. Is it going to help your progress, or is it going to harm your progress? This is not to say that we cannot practice balance. This is not to say that we can't enjoy meals out with our friends, with our families, have social occasions, have birthdays. It's not to say that we have to hit every gym session. It's how we communicate it and the actions we take around it so that we can make the right decision, that we know we are moving forward 1%. Every time we try to convince ourselves it's going to be okay, we look at our wrist and we think, is this a 1% gain or is this a 1% loss? So I implore you, communicate with me. Tell me if there's something coming up that you think might put you back 1%. And I will make sure that we put mitigating factors in, or I give you the knowledge that you need so that we can navigate it appropriately. So you are like that river going around the rock and we can continue to get those gains on this program. 1% gains stack up to huge wins, whereas 1% losses, which seem inconsequential, have a massive impact on your overall progress. So let's communicate, let's keep in touch, and let's make sure every day we're 1% better.